Welcome, we are solving question from GATE 2016 from electronics branch. It is from topic MOSFET amplifier. So in this circuit, three MOSFET amplifiers are given. M3 is your P channel MOSFET, M2 and M1 is N channel MOSFET, because in M3 the arrow is going inside and here the arrow is coming outside. So we can say that M3 is P channel, whereas M2 and M1 are N channel MOSFET. This is V in, this is gate voltage, and this is DC voltage source VDD for biasing. It says that channel length modulation of all transistors is non-zero. So we have to consider the channel length modulation effect, and so the output resistance will be finite. We cannot ignore the value of the output resistance here. If there is no channel length modulation, then we can ignore the output resistance, but here channel length modulation is there, so we have to include the output resistance. Then it says all transistors are operating in saturation region and negligible body effect, so we can neglect the body effect. So we have to find the small signal AC voltage gain of the circuit. So what we will do is, first we have to find the AC voltage signal gain. So what we will do is, we will first draw the AC equivalent circuit. So for AC equivalent circuit, we will ground all the DC sources. So this is VDD, it will be replaced with the ground. So this is 0 volt. Then this gate voltage will also be connected to ground. So this is also grounded. So this is, all the DC voltages are grounded. Let this terminal is source, this terminal is gate. So let this voltage be VSG3. This voltage is VSG3. VSG3. Okay, because this is source of the third MOSFET and this is ground of the third MOSFET. So VSG3 is equal to 0 volt. VSG3 is equal to 0 volt, because both source is connected to ground and gate is also connected to ground. Then for, we can show the output resistance like this. This is RO3. Okay, so this is RO3. The resistance, output resistance for this MOSFET. Then this will be RO2. The output resistance for this MOSFET M2. This will be RO1. Output resistance for the first MOSFET M1. So this will be, in a MOSFET the source current is always equal to drain current, because in any MOSFET the gate current is 0. So this current will be equal to GM3 VSG3, but VSG3 is 0, so this current is 0 ampere. This current is 0 ampere. Okay, so the source current or the drain current for the third MOSFET is 0. Then this current will be GM2 VGS2. Okay, this current will be GM2 VGS2, where this is your VGS2. Okay, so this current is GM2 VGS2. This current will be GM1 VGS1. Okay, this current is GM2 VGS2, this current is GM1 VGS1. Also the output is taken from here. I forgot to draw the output, so this is given in the question that output is taken from here. So we have to find the small signal AC voltage gain. We have to find V0 upon V in. So if we apply KCL at this node, if we apply KCL at this node. So there will be outgoing currents. So first outgoing current will be VO upon RO1. Then second outgoing current will be VO upon RO2. Then third outgoing current will be VO upon RO3. So there will be three outgoing currents. One is this outgoing current, one is this outgoing current, another is this outgoing current. So there are three outgoing currents. I have written the expression for all of them. Then this is another outgoing current, GM1 VGS1. So we can write plus GM1 VGS1. Then this current GM2 VGS2 is an incoming current. So we have to write minus GM2 VGS2 and equal to 0, because this current is obviously 0 ampere. So VGS1, now VGS1, this is VGS1, this is VGS1, this is your G1 and this is your S1. So VGS1 is equal to Vin. VGS1 is equal to Vin because voltage of gate 1 is equal to Vin and S1 is grounded. So VGS1 is equal to Vin and VGS2. So the gate of the second MOSFET is connected to ground. This gate terminal is connected to ground and source terminal is connected to V0. The source terminal is connected to V0. So VGS2 is equal to minus V0. VGS2 is equal to minus V0. So this will become plus V0. So we can simplify like this. V0, if we take V0 common, then we will get 1 upon RO1 plus 1 upon RO2 plus 1 upon RO3 plus GM2 is equal to V in GM1. So V0 upon V in we will get is equal to GM1. We will get V0 upon V in is equal to, and when this GM1 goes there, so it will become minus, so there will be minus sign as well. So V0 upon V in V0 upon V in will be equal to minus GM1 upon 1 upon RO1 plus 1 upon RO2 plus 1 upon RO3 plus GM2. So this is the answer for V0 upon V in. We can also write it is like this because they are in division, so we can write like this: RO1 parallel with RO2 parallel with RO3 parallel with 1 upon GM2. Okay, so V0 upon Vin is only dependent on GM1, RO1, RO2, RO3 and GM2. It is not dependent on GM3 because VSG3 is equal to 0 volt. So this is the solution for this question. It is very easy question. So please like and share the video and subscribe the channel, and also share your uh, feedback in the comment box. Also, I will post the playlist link for all the videos related to analog electronics in the description box, so you can watch those videos as well too. help in your preparation. Thank you and best of luck.